I want to talk to you today about believing for a supernatural year. So often we get limited in our thinking. We don't think we'll ever accomplish our dreams. We don't have the talent, the connections, the funds. We don't think a marriage could ever be restored. There's too much water under the bridge. Or maybe we don't think we'll ever get out of debt. We're so far down in the hole. But the problem is we're just looking at it in the natural. We're looking at it from a limited perspective. We have to realize God is a supernatural God. And just because we don't see a way doesn't mean that God doesn't have a way. Well, you say, Joel, if I make this same income the rest of my life, I won't get out of debt until I'm 122 years old. Yes, but you're ruling out supernatural increase. God can bring one opportunity across your path that will thrust you to a new level. He has explosive blessings that can blast you out of debt and into abundance. Well, I don't think I'll ever get well. You should see what the medical report says about me. No, that may be true according to medical science, but we have another report, and it says you will live and not die. God is restoring health unto you. The question is, whose report will you believe? With men, it may be impossible, but with God, all things are possible. And some of you today, you're planning on having an average year, but God's already lined up an extraordinary year. You're planning on getting by, but God's planning on abundance. He's planning on overflow. You're thinking, if I can just survive, but God is saying, it's time to thrive. You've got to get in agreement with God. God has supernatural favor in store for every one of you. He has supernatural opportunities, supernatural healing, supernatural restoration. God wants to do unusual things in your life. And you need to have an expectancy down in here, an excitement in your spirit. This is not going to be an average year. It's not going to be a mediocre year. It's going to be a supernatural year. A year where you see dreams come to pass. A year where you discover talent that you didn't even know you had. A year where you get stronger and healthier. It's going to be a year where we look back and say, wow, God outdid Himself this year. And when you hear this truth, when God tries to plant a new seed, a promise in your heart, 3 words you need to respond with. Don't complicate it. Don't try to figure out all the reasons why it's not going to happen for you. No, just 3 simple words. Lord, I believe. You may be sick, but God says you're going to be well. Lord, I believe. You may be in debt, but God says you're coming out.